we are looking at Foot Fantasy Heroes, or Fantasy Foot Heroes, sorry. Crouch, 88 rated, medium, 6'7", 5-star skill now with the skill upgrade. Can play striker or centre forward, but he's got unbelievable finishing, composure, really good agility and balance for someone his height. Great acceleration and sprint speed. In terms of profile, nothing there. In terms of traits, nothing else. If you don't know how this one works, so he gets a +1 already. If they win 1 game out of 6 for Liverpool, he'll get another +1. If they manage to be undefeated in 6 games, he'll also get a +1. So he could be 90 rated overall. We'll talk about chemstyles, price, and what I thought about the card, and much more at the interview on Footbin. That being said, let's go jump into some game and have a word from today's sponsor first. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select Foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. So here is our opponent's team in Champs today. Pretty nice team. I'm interested to see how Crouch feels. He's not lengthy from the start, and he doesn't be lengthy unless you have a architect on, so he's not going to be lengthy for us, but I am interested to see his skill moves, as we might be getting a gifted win maybe as a person trolling here. So it might be a free win. In terms of actual skill move performing them, he's quite quick, so he gets that as a goal there. We'll see if he's, I don't know what's going on here, if he's giving us a win or not, but that's something to be interested with. If we do get the gifted win, we obviously go into another game. But in terms of how he executes skill move, being that tallish, it feels like a pro clubs thing, so we have to see. So we are underway now. Our opponent decided he wants to start playing after he's given us a 2-goal lead. I don't know if he's going to regret that or not. Or we nearly got the old Elastico through there. So I am noticing with Crouch, he does feel very responsive in terms of dribbling. The skill moves is a little bit slow. And he has quick, so I don't really know what to make of that. Let's go jump into a second game. So into our second game then. Like I was saying with Crouch, the way he executes the skill is very, very quick. A little bit weird to get used to, because I'm not used to seeing somebody this quick do skill. And obviously, with the rainbow flicks and stuff, the animation is a little bit bugged. But we shall see how we get on. In terms of shooting and the actual pace of him, he feels lightning fast. So do get him through here. Keepers come out. Little diving header and very unlucky. We'll have a look at his set pieces quickly to see what they are. So we're going to have a look here to see if he's any good at penalties, let alone corners. So he's got 99 penalty and the rest not so much that great. So we're going to call some... Right, counter attack. Straight away into Crouch. As you can see there, any skill moves that sort of go up in the air, he doesn't really react to them like I was hoping he would. Yeah, really got the animation wrong there. But intended ball roll scoop, very, very quick as we bundled our way through and we give the ball away, unfortunately. Very, very quick at doing that. But it doesn't feel like a 5-star skiller. Yes, he can do the skill, but I just feel like he haven't programmed it properly with him. Right, counter attack. Got Crouch peeling in between the lines. We find him, we can. He's through one-on-one. Keepers come out early. Gone for the lob, and it's a good save. And a scorpion kick clearance. Crouch takes a snapshot and a great goal there. And we've got the lead. In terms of an actual striker, he's fantastic. Obviously, I'm trying to spam skill moves and do things with his body he doesn't normally do. But in terms of actual finishing and shot power and that, he's really, really impressive. Right, pass in. Crouch. And again, what I'm saying with his shooting is really, really good. Very, very clinical. It's just the skill moves They don't work with his body type, which is such a shame, but he's a really fun card to use, I have to say. Not sure of his meta. I think we all knew that. He's got really good stats in terms that would represent meta, but not quite there. Is another one going to rage quit? I think so. We'll try and get one more goal. And that is another rage quit. So let's go jump into one more game. So into our third game then. Another crazy team in Champs, as we can see. See if Crouch can carry us over the finish line. Like I was saying, with the actual skill moves, this is what he's unbelievable at doing. In those spaces there, the passing of him, so good. His link-up play, his hold-up play, and especially his finishing is something that surprised me a lot with this card. We do manage to get ourselves a bit of a cheeky bad pass. He's offside, unfortunately. But that's something that surprised me with him. In terms of, like I said, skill moves, I think you might be able to catch 1 or 2 people out with him with skill moves, but it's not really what he strives at doing. Got Crouching between the lines. Ball roll scoop. Reverse Elastico. The Balassi flick, not quite. We did manage to keep the ball, though, against Lucio. You see that the skill moves, you just can't quite deal with it. We're very unlucky to get a pass off. But you can see how quick he is at doing them when you get the situation. Not always consistently quick at them, but when there are chances. Crouch, and a good save. Got Crouch here, one-on-one. Lovely touch here, look at the pace of him. Keepers come out, gone for the lob, and that's a perfect finish from Crouch, as I was saying. As a striker, he's unbelievable. He's so quick off the touch into the space. And if you like to use skill, you can definitely get yourself out of some sort of situations. But I'm trying to force skill a little bit because we don't normally get it with him. See here, a little reverse Elasco, doesn't quite get away with it. That is half-time. We're in a really tough game. Things I will say about Crouch is, in the intricate spaces, being that tall isn't the best at left stick dribbling. But, again, executing the skill moves gives you that little bit of advantage at times to get through the sticky situations. But I am struggling against this guy a little bit. We've been very unlucky not to have a penalty. Like, I can't believe that wasn't a penalty. The Elastico through Lucio's legs. But, in terms of actual finishing when we get a shot off, he is really, really good. And the pace of him is also surprisingly fast as well. Underway, got Crouch peeling. If we find him, we can. It's a good touch, lovely bit of dribble. We have to go for the long range shot, and a good save from the keeper. They didn't have much of a choice there because of the bad dribbling in terms of the way the ball rebounded. But you can see there's still a really powerful shot, even though we green timed it. Nowhere to go, reset the attack. Crouch, so unlucky again. Good tackle, keeping that pressure on. Nowhere to go, but Riera keeping us in the pocket. Look how defensive our opponent is. Nowhere to go. Oh, the dribble! And what a save from the goalkeeper on the 90th minute. How have we not scored there? Jarzinho, and there is the winner right at the end. That all stemmed from Crouch winning the corner. Should have definitely scored there, but in terms of like high-level gameplay like that, he a little bit lacking, I will be honest. Very difficult to use him in those type of games. The top tier, I don't think Crouch is the one, unfortunately. But lower tier, mid tier, he's so fun to use. Let's go jump onto Footbin now. So he is currently extinct at 500,000 coins. I'm trying to work out why. I mean, he's got a massive boost, don't get me wrong. 5-star skill moves, also a fantastic addition. If Liverpool win 1 game out of 6, he gets a +1. If they stay unbeaten in 6 games for draws or no losses, he also gets a +1. So he could be 90 rated. I don't know why he's so expensive. I know a lot of people are going to say you should put Architect on him to make him lengthy. I don't know if he needs it personally. I'm not a big fan of Architect if they're not already lengthy to make them lengthy. So we went for a Hunter to maximise the pace. Yes, he felt quick, but his stamina dropped down big time, which is a big problem because he's only got 85 stamina, which you think is going to be more than enough. It should be. We went into extra time, so it's one of those, or nearly extra time, 90 minutes, a very high-level game. But with the high lead and the really high agility and balance, being 6'7", he's so quick with the left stick dribble. You saw the turn there in the last game. The 90th minute should have got a goal. Very unlucky not to. Really, really clinical with the 99 finishing and the shot power being so high. And overall, a really fun card to use. If you want to have fun on FIFA, he must be a buy just for the fun factor. In terms of meta factor, I'm not too sure. With prices, I don't know how these are going to be. I don't know if EA are going to bring out guaranteed Foot Fantasy Hero, SBC, etc. Whether imagine Liverpool lose the next 6 games, does he go down more? I don't know. I really don't know. And also, I don't know how big the boosts are going to be if they do win. So let's say Liverpool win their next game from the 17th, because that's when it starts. Does he go up a lot? Again, I'm not sure. So it's one of those. If EA do +1s, his price should drop down. If they give him +4s or something crazy like that in terms of his statistics, not overall, then his price could go to the moon. That being said, if you have any more questions about this card or any other card, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe. Catch you in the next one. See you.